Hi. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm a teacher of sorts. It's a little non-conventional, sure. I teach various things. Usually it has something to do with social justice. There's nothing wrong with being a social justice warrior.
Teachers have souls. You respect women on my channel. I don't care what you call me. I'm right, and you're wrong. I want respect for gingers and women and everyone across the world. I am not racist at all. I'm the most unracist man in the world. I am proud to be a ginger. This is not a fucking joke. No! I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior.
Because I'm fighting for not just my rights as a minority, a ginger, I'm fighting for your rights as well.
You'll see. I am proud to be a ginger. I am proud to be a ginger. And none of you can stop me from being who I am.
Thank you. Thank you for the applause. Maybe these glasses will help me. Sorry about that, everybody. I had a little bit of a... Okay? Enough with the applause for now. As I was saying, hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Copper. I teach a class here on my YouTube channel via live stream every single Wednesday through Sunday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. and 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. That's Central Standard, CST. Twice a day, 5 days a week. Now, I talk about a very wide variety of topics here on my YouTube channel, usually falling under the umbrella of social justice, but we also talk about things such as games, videos, YouTube videos, movies, television series, shows like Squid Game that is coming out. What's problematic? What's not? Should kids be watching this? Should the youth be playing this video game? Are these things harmful to the mental health of our children? What's happening in today's world? The children are going to be the ones who inherit the planet. And they are the ones who will be, taking the reins politically and in many other facets of life when we're old. So we should really be careful about how we raise them and how we inspire them. So we need to be careful. Okay, Toby Titanic, go fuck yourself, prick! Stop joining the rotten eggs! That's supposed to be good apples! How many times can I fucking say that? Now, as I was saying, we need to make sure that the next generation, okay, is mentally, they are, if they're not as good as we are, they're better, okay? More socially conscious, more woke, more aware of other races, other cultures, how to conduct themselves, how to talk. I know so many little fucking pricks in the chat. You're gonna read probably, okay, Yeah. Oh, fun fact. You know what? No, we'll save the Dave Chappelle stream for tonight. I'm going to be talking about Dave Chappelle tonight, but we won't talk about him right now. We're talking about someone far more important, far more special, and lovely, to be frank, to be clear, to be transparent. I love this person. Not love, but like, I think that she is amazing. She is brilliant. And next to me, she is probably one of the other heir apparents, if you will, of Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm just a
Not
dumb
successor, because I am not a civil rights. Okay, it's not like I'm talking.
I'm just a pale, freckled ginger.
It's not like I'm talking or anything. I'm talking right now. Shut up. Wink, wink. Whatever your name is, Anik, can whatever. You need to can it, okay? Now, as I was saying, we had a little bit of a false start there. Apologies, it's not my fault. The internet connection was fucked up. Turns out the Ethernet cable was not plugged in properly. It was plugged in, but it got a little bit loose. I simply got down there. I got on my hands and my knees, okay? Like a grown adult. I got on the floor, okay? My hands hurt, okay? That hardwood floor is not forgiving on my palms. I know it seems silly to some people, but I have they're not soft palms. But anyway, because I know some of you are going to make an insult. Now, as I was saying, I fixed it with a little bit of help from my wife, Aubrey. My sister wife, you know, as they say, I think is that the Mormon? No, the Mormons don't have that. Is that who's the polygamists? Who they have sister wives. Anyway, okay, I'm talking right now! Copper swinging! You will actually change your fucking name. You already
I will not change my name. Do you think I am proud of it? Of
How's
course
that
not.
sound?
But it is quite obvious that you have taken so much Chankney Coke in your
Excuse
asshole that
me?
your balloon knot is now a droopy tail. Greta Thunberg belongs in the kitchen, and so do
I
you.
have not taken so much.
FBI, open up!
Enough of the fucking... I'm not even going to say it. I don't like the term ear rape because that's very triggering, okay? First of all, rape is not a joke in any context, okay? It's not funny. It is not something to be parodied. Hello, Harold Balder in the live chat. Go fuck yourself! You're not coming here for... Everyone, just so you know, it has come to my attention that apparently Harold Balder plans on invading my safe space in Christmas, okay? How the Herald stole Christmas is going to be the next movie. Or how the Ginge stole Christmas. Well, no, not stole. How the Ginge saved Christmas from the dumb, racist, white Harold Balder, okay? Bigoted Viking. No, I'm kidding, okay? Listen, people, okay? Today we are going to be talking about somebody who is much cooler. In fact, I'm pretty sure she is from Norway. Am I wrong about that? Where is Greta, or she's Swedish? Where is Greta Thunberg from? I believe she's, Stockholm, Sweden. Not to dox her, obviously it's on Google. This is on her Wikipedia, actually. Greta Thunberg, amazing person. Born on the 3rd of January 2003, age 18, born in Stockholm, Sweden, born Greta Tintin. Oh, Tintin, that's a wonderful name. Eleonora, her name is Greta Thunberg. She's been active since 2018. She was in a movement, the school strike for the climate. Her parents, Milena, and her, she has a grandfather named Olaf, like the snowman from Frozen, anyway. She has won multiple awards, the Frit Ord Award, the Rachel Carson Prize, the Ambassador of Conscience Award, the Ambassador of Conscience Award. I deserve that award. Half of these awards I probably deserve, to some degree, not to self, Anyway.
Sadly, me and my slime box will be lonesome now that you have a new baby maker to pummel with your spicy little coat.
Oh my God!
In fact, she has reopened her OnlyFans account where she will
What
be
are you
posting new
talking
videos of
about?
the insatiable
Copper
for
change!
Willie and her bum bum.
Sadly, Don't talk about my Nemo like that again, you sick piece of shit.
Smell penis.
Excuse me, I'm talking. Coppers use tampons. Harold Balder, okay, I'm coming for Porkmas. It's not called Porkmas! Harold, it's called Christmas. And you are dismissed from this fucking stream. In other words, get the fuck out of here. Thank you. As I was saying, Greta Thunberg, the greatest Scandinavian, much cooler than Harold Balder, okay? Harold the Terrible. Harold the Terrible. Harold Balder the Terribler. Or the Terribler, that doesn't make sense. That's a reach. Anyway, she has won the Ambassador of Conscious Award, Right Livelihood Award, International Children's Peace Prize. Oh my God. Time Person of the Year 2019. Where's my magazine cover? I'm not actually jealous. I'm slightly joking here, okay, folks. Nordic Council Environment Prize, the Glue Prize. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I do not know how to pronounce that. And the Doctor Honoris. Wait, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking? She has an honorary doctorate degree. Holy shit! Holy shit! In the University of Mons. That is a Belgian university in the city of Mons. Holy crap. Over 10,000 students. She has an honorary doctorate's degree. What can't this girl do? What?
You're getting to be a big boy.
I'm just a kid in store. Each day I grow
Excuse
some
me?
more.
I don't look like a jar of mayonnaise!
Why do you look like a jar of mayonnaise?
I don't!
You look like a tube of sunblock.
I
You look
don't!
like an animated toilet.
Okay,
Your
first of all-
head looks like the moon with a tiny face. You look like a stork about to deliver a baby. By the way, congrats to you and Aubrey. Respectfully.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, you say that. Okay, that's very nice of you. The very end of that comment was very nice. Mr. Rodriguez. Okay, but the beginning, okay, comparing me to a jar of fucking mayonnaise. Okay, which is insulting in more than one way, because not only is, calling me a jar of it. Okay, excuse me? No, I do not look like a jar of it. I'm not round and thick and white. I am a ginger. I am getting toned now. I'm starting to work out again, okay? And also, first of all, that's kind of fat shaming, and also, mayonnaise is made from eggs. Stop calling me a damn egg! Urgh, idiots! Now, as I was saying, we're going to be learning about, a colleague of mine, if you will, a fellow humanitarian, a fellow civil rights activist, a fellow civil rights icon. I am like, honestly, you people are fucking like, you're just, what is wrong with you? Why are you the way that you are? Why are you the way that you are? I'm trying to get into a flow, get into a groove, talk about things that are important, and you're just on here blabbering on, trying to get me to do push-ups. You're not respectful. You're not respectful to me at all. So why should I come on here and respect you? Honestly, people, answer the damn question. Mean, rude, how dare you? How dare you? As Greta would say, how dare you make me do push-ups? How dare you? So fucking disgusting, reprehensible behavior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh God, oh God, my abs, my abs. Oh my abs, oh my abs, oh my abs, my abdominal core. See, cause I'm sore. I'm very sore right now. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good now. I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Now, as I was saying, okay? Now, listen. Listen to me. Okay, so, Greta Thunberg. Who is she? What's she about? What makes her so special? Well, Greta Thunberg, how dare you? You might know her from that quote, from that speech. You know, Martin Luther King Jr., I have a dream. Greta Thunberg, how dare you? CopperCab, gingers have souls, okay? You don't know me, you're not God. Like, you know, we all, you know, ginger and proud of it. We all have these quotes. We are iconic civil rights humanitarians in a way.
Can't tell
okay,
me what
Greta
to
Thunberg and I are
wear.
cut from the same cloth.
'Cause I've been rocking this side part since you
Copper-
had Kermit on your underwear.
Copper binge.
I will fill a swimming pool with 10 gallons
Copper
of
ginger.
eco and friendly oil and drown that disgusting little abortion
Alright, I
known
already
as
see it popping
Greta.
up. I already
Then
see
I
it
will douse
popping
her
up.
body with gasoline and set her alight before dumping her corpse into a vat of fertilizer. Lily Lilo.
I already saw the little notification pop up. So I beat you to it, Dave. Dumbass. Dave, if you don't stop trying to make me fucking do push-ups, I'm gonna ban you from my fucking Discord server. You understand me? You little punk. I am talking about Greta Thunberg today. When I am talking about the Queen, I demand respect for her. Okay, you know what, today? How about this? Today, you don't have to respect me. Whoa, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my glasses off. I just took my glasses off. You don't have to respect me. But today, you have to respect Greta Thunberg. If you're not going to respect me, you have to respect her. Because she is a queen, and she deserves respect. You understand me? I'm putting on my gloves right now. Don't make me take the gloves off. Greta Thunberg deserves all of our respect. Actually, you know what? No, you have to respect me too. I've changed my mind. Nobody is allowed to disrespect me in any way, ever, for any reason. No matter what. I want to talk about this book that's recently come out. It is called Speeches That Changed the World. I might actually be featured in the book as well. It's been fully revised and updated. And it features two of the greatest humanitarians of our lifetimes. Well, not even of our lifetimes. It features the one previous. It features two of the greatest human beings of all time. I'm not saying that they're the greatest, but I'm saying they are one of the great. These are both a couple of people that you could say are candidates for, you know, as far as humanitarians go. They're some of the biggest. You know, Martin Luther King Jr., of course. I mean, his name needs no introduction. It's really a shame that, you know, he didn't continue on he didn't get a chance to continue on with his work because he was unfortunately assassinated. Very sad. And that's just sad in general, you know. But obviously it's also sad because he could have affected a lot of change, even more so than he already did. Greta Thunberg, still walking, still talking. Great for her. God bless her. She is someone who is a huge advocate for climate change. You could say it's an equally serious issue. I don't know about that. But the climate affects all of us equally, okay? The climate does not discriminate. The climate, okay, Leonidas,
How dare you? Greta Thunberg would not like you anyway because of cow farts. Moo 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 cat moo 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 lol lol.
It's Bowie, it's Bowie, it's Bowie, and boys, and boys, and boys, and boy, and boys, and boys, and boys, and boy, and boys, and boy, and boy, and boys, and boys, and boys, and boys, and boys, and boys, and boy, and boy, and boy, and boy, and boy, and boys, and boys, and boys, and boy, and boy, and boys, and boy, and boys, and boy, and boys, and boys, and boy,
Okay,
and boy,
and I'm going to get the same respect. I'm going to get the respect. It was in, as I showed all of you earlier, I got a fortune cookie today. And what does that fortune cookie say? Right there. What does the fortune cookie say? Can you read it? Does it not show up on the camera? Let me help you out here. That fortune cookie that I got, okay, don't read my numbers, my lottery numbers, not that I gamble. You deserve respect and will eventually get it. That is what my fortune cookie says, okay? So respect the fucking fortune cookie. Respect, and I'm going to get...
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
Greta is a penis. Greta
Okay,
is a
can you
penis.
stop calling me
Greta
Eggboy in
is
the
a penis.
chat, please?
Greta is a penis. Greta is a penis. Greta is a penis. Greta is a penis. Greta is a penis.
Greta is not a penis!
Greta is
Don't
a penis.
talk about her like
Greta
that!
is a penis. Greta is a penis.
Excuse
You are welcome, Michael. It looked like a great time. Just wish I was invited, but sadly, I wasn't done just
What
yet.
are you talking about?
Why do you look like an out-of-date calendar? Why do you
talking
look
about the
like
wedding?
Ratcliffe from Pocahontas? Why
you
do you
talking
look
about
like
the
a
wedding?
basket of dirty
The wedding
laundry?
was a great time. The wedding was a brilliant time. Thank you for asking. In fact, I tweeted 18 hours ago. I tweeted out 18 hours ago now. Let me see here. I pinned it to my Twitter page if y'all want to go to my Twitter and see. Oh, look at that. 5,331 likes. That is a lot of likes on Twitter. A lot of retweets, too. People are being very nice. Ginger Love, congrats, legend. Okay. Congratulations, congratulations. Swift said congratulations. Ben from Videotech. I mean, McJuggernuggets, kid behind the camera. A bunch of people were liking it, and, you know, and I was getting lots of congrats, but these are some of the photos. I think I've already shown all of you, so I'm not going to go through. I tweeted out, gingers do have soulmates. That was what I tweeted with the pictures. I just put 4 of them out there. Brilliant time, brilliant time. Good times were had. But anyway, yeah, thank you. If you want to go check out those photos, they're on... Don't go and Photoshop them! I saw some of the pictures that Harold Balder put on his Instagram story. I don't approve! Do not Photoshop Harold Balder's face onto mine! You pieces of shit! Daggum, over 5K likes. 5K likes, there's a lot of likes on Twitter. Anyway, not that I care about, you know, I mean, I appreciate the likes because there's nice people congratulating me and being celebratory, but I'm not someone who chases clout like that. Anyway, back to the topic that matters. Back to the, that's not Copper Chad, fuck off, okay? As I was saying, now, Greta Thunberg, is she the female CopperCab? Is Greta Thunberg the female CopperCab? That's a good question. It's a good question. I would say, yeah. I would say that Greta Thunberg is the female CopperCab. If there is a female CopperCab in the world that exists, that isn't a ginger, I would say that, you know, because we are both leaders in the activist community. We are, we're targets for critics, you know. We had sudden rises to world fame that made us leaders in our prospective communities, like me with the gingers, her with the climate change activists. We were both young when we blew up. Not blew up, but, you know, it got very well known suddenly. Probably around 16, 17. She was, and I was the same age. We were very similar. And I'm not saying that her and I are the same person. Of course I'm not saying that. Okay. Okay. Now listen, people, okay? people, please. I'm gonna ignore Nut Cool. Whatever fucking kind of name that is. Excuse me? No.
I'd love penis, I'd love penis, 'cause I fancy one, anyone.
Excuse me!
Oh, how
I'm
sweet.
talking!
If you look closely, Copper's
What?
face is so tiny compared to
My
Aubrey.
face
Ha
is
ha
not
ha 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 ha. By the way, Michael, since you both are ginger, does that mean your child is gonna be ginger as well?
Obviously.
How would you feel if you give birth to a straight white male?
Don't even fucking tease me like that. The likelihood of two gingers mating and then procreating and creating another ginger offspring is extremely high. If Cooper was an autistic little girl from Sweden, okay, go fuck yourself. So fucking rude. Let me see something. Likelihood to... Let's see here. If one parent is a natural redhead and the other one carries the gene, that gives them a 50% chance of their child being ginger. That is just if one carries the gene. If two redheads make a redhead, if both parents' locks are classic red, you can be pretty sure their babies will be too. The simple answer is two gingers can only have a ginger baby. It might be a tiny bit more complicated, but each parent gives one allele something to the baby. It says here, both you and your partner have red hair. It says equals 100% chance of having a redhead child. So there's a little chart here. I'll show you. And I'm going to move on because we're talking about Greta. Okay. But this is important for CopperCab Jr. It turns out that blah, 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 blah. So the DNA for blonde or red hair is not as strong as brown. That doesn't mean physical strength, idiots. In order to have blonde hair, both of the somethings need to be blonde. The same is true for red hair. Okay, so putting it blah, 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 blah. Okay. So the DNA for blah, blah, blah. So blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if redhead DNA plus redhead DNA equals red hair. Okay. So what does that mean for the chances of having a redheaded child? So since you need two pieces of red hair DNA to have red hair, your child will only have red hair if she receives red hair DNA from both parents. So it says here, here's the good one. Both you and your partner have red hair equals 100% chance of having a red-headed child. You see that, folks? Look at that. Look at that right there. And that is another example, another of the many examples I have shown you, that gingers are their own race. You see that? Gingers are their own race. If you just got 1,000 redheads of different DNA, of different, you know, they're not family, or maybe they're half siblings, you know, that's okay. Well, if it's, well, anyway, it's not okay. But like, if they're all adults and it's, anyway, it's another day. Look, you get 1,000 between 1,000 to 5,000 ginger people, which would not be that hard to get. Put them in a community. This is what I have tried to get done for many years now, and I will eventually get it done. The project is like it's not my Death Star. Not my Death. I meant to say Death Star. Sorry. Anyway, you know the Emperor had the Death Star. Okay. Well, I have a grand plan as well. Redland. That is the name of it. Okay, you know Greenland, Iceland, Redland. Get about 1,000 to 5,000 redheads. Build a community with them. Put a big wall around it, a gate, to keep trespassers from violating any of the beautiful redheaded people. I'm telling you, within 15 years to 20 years, you will see the number of redheads exponentially grow. I just need a chance to lead. The things I can get done. if I had a genuine chance to lead. The things we could accomplish if we just work together! It would be brilliant. Brilliant. But anyway, that's a story I've repeated before. And this, alas, a story for another day. Maybe one day redheads will rise and take their place amongst the other great nations of the world. Maybe one day Redland could come true. But that is not today, alas, no. We must, fight one battle at a time. And eventually Redland maybe will happen. Maybe. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you would love to see Redland. I'm telling you right now. I, for one, support your ginger ethno state. It's not an ethno state. It is not an ethno state. The fuck is an ethno state? Ethno state. A white ethno state is a proposed. See, no. Okay, an ethnocracy. I've never even heard of this. An ethnocracy is a type of political structure in which the state apparatus is controlled by a dominant ethnic group to further its interests, power, and resources. Well, hold on now, okay? Hold on now. Now, obviously, I'm against racism.
I'm just a dumb redhead ginger. You better run. I watch your soul. I'm just a pale freckled ginger.
I'm not advocating for eugenics or racial purity. All I want is more ginger people and a ginger nation to call our own. Okay? You would want the same thing if you had none
in
of
my
that.
pants. I can smell penis.
I don't want to talk
Greta's
about.
father was obviously an alcoholic since she shows symptoms of someone born with fetal alcohol syndrome. This will explain why she is deformed and prone to throwing tantrums. She is a brain-damaged puppet pretending to be a revolutionary.
Greta Thunberg is autistic, okay? How Greta Thunberg's autism helped make her the world's most important person. You know the planet? You know the Earth, the planet? The entire planet. You know, like in Star Wars, there are planets. Well, you're actually living on a planet right now. Greta Thunberg, that girl that you're ripping on, and failing, by the way, was your planet's. That's right, your planet. Not that you own the planet, and not that it's all about you, but the planet you live on. The planet you live on, she was the most important person on your planet. On our planet in the year 2020. So what have you done? Those of you bashing her, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you bash her?
Penis, 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 vagina. Penis, 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 semen.
Excuse
So let me get this straight. If I enter the godforsaken ethno-state, known as Redland, a communist utopia, quite possibly the first, will I be attacked on sight like in South Park because my hair color is different? Sounds very Klan and Nazi-like to me.
You would not be attacked, you would be removed, okay? It is not like a clan, okay? And it would not be godforsaken. You just sound very salty and bigoted. So, you know. Listen, folks, if you don't want to hear about Greta Thunberg, then you can, honestly, then you can leave. There's a little...
I've come in my pants. I can smell penis.
Hello CopperCab, it's me Boobzooka the Hedgehog. I hope one day after Halloween I will have my own epic as fuck roll. Thank you for the classes, Mr. Copper. Also Greta is lame and she's very cringe. Did anyone play Sonic Mania? Also I'll save Redland woo.
Taste me, try me. I'm too nice. Like to shout, like to scream.
And a windowless van? What are you talking about, you sick bastard? And first of all, there's nothing wrong with communism, okay, people? You have it in your fucking heads because you've been brainwashed, okay, by the fucking fascists, capitalists. You've been brainwashed. It's like funny how stupid some of you are. Communism would be for your benefit. Communism benefits the whole, while capitalism it benefits the one. The one percenters. The 1%ers, okay? That's who loves capitalism, and they've brainwashed you, okay? Through a lot of the conservative party and people like that. I'm not trying to hate on the conservative party, okay? Whatever. Believe what you want to believe politically, I guess. Communism is not a terrible thing. People, you're so fucking dumb. But anyway, drop a 333 in the live chat if you like the idea of like a perfect communism. If you think that perfect communism would solve a lot of problems in the world, drop a 333. Be fearless, people. Don't let these fucking internet bullies behind their little internet screens and telephone. Look at me on my little cell phone. Communism bad because the YouTubers told me so. Bering told me so. Gavin McInnes makes up my opinions. You people consume media that tells you what to think, and then you regurgitate it. And then you say it's your original idea. Well, it's not that you regurgitate it. It's just... it's sickening. So drop a 333 in the live chat for communism. Okay? Anyway, moving on. Now, Greta Thunberg. Oh, God. Greta Thunberg. Just a beautiful human being. A wonderful human being. You know what? Let's look at this a little bit. The Swedish teenager became the face of the global movement on climate change. And her autism played a fascinating role. Wow. Look at her. Just an inspiration. Greta Thunberg, named Person of the Year by Time magazine, has shown the world that nothing can interfere with the fulfillment of her mission of climate activism. Not cyberbullying. Yeah, that means you, idiot. Not expressions of opposition. Some from prominent power players, and perhaps most remarkably, not an autism spectrum diagnosis. In fact, her autism profile is arguably an asset as she sets forth in winning over hearts and minds across the globe. Asperger's syndrome, which is Greta's autism spectrum diagnosis, is frequently accompanied by other disorders. In her case, obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, is relevant, which likely contributes to her intense and unrelenting focus on speaking truth to power and urging action on climate change, inspiring what has become a worldwide movement, no doubt, requires a degree of thinking outside the box. A common attribute amongst folks with ASPE, a more feel-good way of saying Asperger's ASPE. ASPE? I thought ASPE was an insult. What? I thought calling someone an ASPE was like an insult.
Penis, vagina. Penis, semen.
Everyone drop a 69 if CopperCab should be in a new upcoming Sonic game, Sonic Rangers. Also, Mr. Copper Johansson, thank you so MHCH for giving me temporarily the Sonic role. Everyone join the Discord and also subscribe to Copper's OnlyFans. Lelo.
I don't care about Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, stop. Okay, we get it. We get that you're obsessed. Well, I'm not going to say that you're obsessed with Sonic, okay? But it's like you only bring up Sonic. Okay, you post Sonic GIFs in the Discord. You talk about Sonic in the fucking donations, like just in the interruptions, really. Bazooka, I appreciate the support, okay? Okay, stop with the fucking Sonic comments, please. I'm so sick of Sonic. Not because I'm Eggman either. I'm not Eggman. I'm not Eggman. Don't start with the fucking Eggman
Gratitude
comments
Bear
either. I'm
should
not
join
fucking
you in forming
Eggman.
the first alliance of ginger vermin and deformed potatoes. The People's Assembly of Rangas and Spides will excel with strength and resolve in cleansing all those they consider impure from their chosen homeland.
You know, you just don't get it. You just don't get it, do you, Copper Ginge? You just don't seem to understand. You don't seem to comprehend. You don't seem to have the ability. You lack the ability to comprehend the facts and the genius that is on display. The intelligence that I am trying to convey. That I am trying to help you. I'm trying to help inspire you, okay? Greta Thunberg is trying to help inspire you. As a matter of fact, can I order this book? Can I order this book? I mean, wow, look at this. The New York Times #1 bestseller. I should get this book. Drop a 111 in the live chat if I should get this book. The #1 New York Times bestselling series. Who is Greta Thunberg? By Anne Leonard. Wow. What an absolute genius. You know, she's a lot like a modern day myth. Like she's a mythological figure in some ways. She's just so inspiring. Oh my gosh. She is so inspiring to me. I want to read about her. I want to find out more. Greta Thunberg. Look, another one. No one is too small to make a difference. Penguin Publishing Company. Wow. Great publishing. Well, I don't know about that. Greta Thunberg. Climate crisis activist. She could be single-handed. I want to say this. That girl right there. She is saving your fucking lives. She is saving your lives right now. Saving the earth! And you have the audacity, the gall, to insult her. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Laughable how ignorant some of you are. You people are disgusting. How dare you, in the great words of Greta. And the
Cowboys
great
in the
words of
showers
Greta.
at Ram
How dare
Ranch
you
on their knees
get around
wanting to suck cowboy cock.
trying to change
This is
the world.
hilarious. Copper claims to be a commie but charges us money to send messages. Copper is
Hilarious.
a capitalist.
Yeah,
also,
because
Copper
let me tell you
claims to be
something, Copper's
above us.
anal
Under
prolapse.
communism,
It's
we're
not
all
like,
the same idiots.
you know, it's
also,
not like
this scheme
Cameron
would
set that
belong
up.
to everyone.
You know,
No
it's
private
hilarious.
ownership, FFS.
First of all, one can be a communism and still generate currency. Do you know who Hassanabi is? Another genius like myself? Hassan? Do any of you know who that is? Are you salty? Are you jealous because I'm changing the world right now? And spreading ideas that don't align with your own and don't conform? I don't conform. I'm outside of the box. You want to sit in there and you want to be, you want to be a good boy for your government. Or not a good boy for your government. You want to be a good boy for your fellow fascists. So you want to grandstand and get on your soapbox and say, look at CopperCab making money. Look at CopperCab. First of all, by the way, Cameron set up the stream bots and set things like that. Okay, that's not. You think I know how to do any of that? No. I don't. And to be fair, I don't care, honestly. If I want to learn something, it would be only to stop that. But I don't have the time because, see, some of us are very busy. I'm actually a genius and I'm very busy. I don't just stream. I do other things besides that. What do you do? Copper's anal prolapse. What a brilliant name that is, by the way. Shows how many brain cells you have. How's that IQ working for you? You don't bother me, and none of you bother me. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. And you know, by the way, I never said I was a communist. But I like the idea of communism. Okay? You can rewind this. I never once said I was a communist. And I like to make money. We all like to make money. But that's not why I do things, as I've said in the past. I am trying to change the world. Like Greta.
So Greg's vagina.
Like Greta Thunberg.
I got a mangina.
I'm trying to change the world.
I'm old Greg.
Type a 111 if you would
Excuse
like Copper
me?
to write a national anthem for the red-headed utopia
Okay,
and sing
excuse
it
me?
live on stream.
Taste me.
Okay, I'm talking right now! Shut up!
I'm too nice.
Excuse me!
Like to shout. Like to scream.
Again, I don't know how many times I don't do this for money. I do this to change the world. You might do it for money. I don't do it for money. I do it to change the world. Not everybody chases a piece of paper, okay? I'm trying to leave an impact, like Greta Thunberg, like Martin Luther King Jr. I'm trying to change the world and leave behind a wonderful legacy of affecting great change and making a positive impact in the world around me. Look around you. Everything around you was made by a person. Cars, buildings, the internet, websites, this platform, Streamlabs, YouTube. Everything that you use, every clothing that you wear, every shoe you tie, every sock you put on was made by a person. If you sit around, I'm a genius, I'm a class clown. Yeah, you can do that, or you can go and make your environment. You can be a product of your environment, or you can produce your environment. I am producing your environment right now. You are a product of it. I'm not saying you're a product. I'm not saying that you can't be a producer of your environment, but when you sit around hating on people, for example, making money or whatever, again, I don't do this for fucking money. I do this to change the world. If you want to do something for money, go and get a job and chase a dollar bill. But you can also, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with making money. That's great. I love to make money because that means I can buy McDonald's. I like money, but I don't chase it. I'm not in love with money. I'm in love with changing the world. Copper, you always leave an impact everywhere you walk. Okay, that's not fucking funny, and nobody better fucking laugh at that either. Drop a 111 in the live chat right now if you think it's funny when people make fat jokes about me. You know what? I don't fucking need this. I don't fucking need this. I'm done. I'm fucking done. You know what? I'm fucking done here. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you care about me as a teacher.
Taste me. Try
if you care about me as a teacher.
I'm too nice. Like to shout. Like to scream.
I'm over this. I don't need this anymore. One more insulting comment and I'll go. Oh, no. Your IQ is not very high.
My IQ is very high actually. I would slaughter you in a debate on how communism doesn't work. You put the moron in oxymoron.
I do not put the moron in oxymoron, jackass! Don't you ever say that again! Don't you ever say that again! I do not put the moron in oxymoron! I am not I'm sorry, did you just call me a ginger? Oh no, you said what's a fucking... Okay, first of all, I'm not a grifter. Okay, I don't know if you meant to type the word ginger. I'm not sure what that even is. Okay, I'm not a fucking grifter. Okay, I'm assuming that's an insult.
Alright.
Don't call me a grifter! Don't call me a fucking fraud! Don't call me a wannabe
I'm not
socialist!
obsessed with Sonic. I just happen to love the old game's gameplay. Also, why does Greta look 40 years old stuck in a teenager's body? She looks creepy and very disturbing, Mr. Copper. Much love, woo. Drop a 222 if you all dislike Greta. Lily.
First of all, Greta Thunberg is not fucking creepy looking. You shut your fucking mouth. Okay? Not fucking funny. No one should be using the G word, by the way. Don't a damn one of you say ginger. If you're not a redhead, you shouldn't be saying ginger in the live chat. Don't fucking do it again. I have pretended for too long that does not bother me. I am done pretending. Stop using the G word in my chat! I'm sick of it. I'm over it. Stop using the fucking G word. Don't do it, CJ. Boobzuka. Stop it. Don't you. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. I don't need this. I don't need this. Let me Google sign it. Is Greta Thunberg a fucking redhead? Stop using I'm not gonna, you know what, if you don't stop saying the word ginger, I'm just not gonna come back. Well, y'all can't even hear me anyway. Fucking little pricks. You all think you're so fucking smart and little fucking clever.
Oh, look at me. I'm fucking jealous because CopperCab is successful. I'm jealous and I'm just blah, blah, blah.
Look at all of you. You are all so jealous. You're fucking jealous. I've got a beautiful, gorgeous, sexy ginger woman. A beautiful ginger bride. And what do? You people, you sit around and you try to hate on other people. You're fucking disgusting. Pathetic pricks hating on me. Look at all of you. Jealous of the genius I am, the intelligence that I have, and the intelligence you lack. You don't understand it. You're all just disgusting. Or disgusted. You're just disgusting. You're all oozing with fucking jealousy. Because I'm going to have the most beautiful ginger family of all time. You all fucking dote and you simp. Absolute bunch of fucking incels. You'll respect me. What the fuck is Titanium
You're getting
doing?
to be a big boy.
What the fuck is Titanium doing? Are we having internet connections again? Are we having internet connections? Wait, what's wrong with my internet? Can I put people on timeout? Like, is that even, like, is my internet fucked up right now? Here, let me test the chat if I can put people on timeout or not. Okay, nobody... Don't take it like, I'm not trying to be mean right now when I put people on timeout or anything like that. I'm trying to see if this is even working right now. Okay, well, I'm not going to put everyone on timeout. Hello? Can y'all see what I'm hello? I did not mean to,